The amount of times that my investors have said, Sharon, find me something in the heart of Cemagi or Circe that's away from the buzz and the noise. Well, this is it. This villa faces unique Ricefield views that are in the green zone, fully protected. It also has a river running right in front of the 2 units that are available on this land. So if you're looking for a 4-bed ensuite, open plan living, sunken lounge and a terrace that lines up the entire 2nd level floor, then this villa is for you. So I've mentioned many points so far, but let's start with my favorite part of the house by taking off my shoes. Here, you can do grounding, one of my favorite things that you've seen me do even in the Bukit region. And what's so great about this space is how often do you find a garden this big, this wide? You can do your Pilates, your yoga once again. You've got a gorgeous view of the rice paddy and a little Suba river that flows all the way. We'll show you a better view from the house above later. Not only that, look at how huge this pool is. I mean, did someone say pool party? This is the perfect place to host. The last time I visited, this place was also decked up with a massive pool table outside to host a group of 12 podcasters. I mean, whether you're a mature client that's looking to retire in Bali, an influencer, podcaster in a group, this place is that perfect space to do all of that. Or host a party with all of your friends and family. One of the things I truly love about Bali is how I secured this listing in the first place. I was sitting in a bar, Black Sands Brewery, you may have heard about it, only 5 minutes away from this location. Okay, maybe 10 with traffic. Everything is close by, and I was sitting down there and the owner of this house had 2 units available for sale. When I came over to view the listing, what surprised me most, apart from the obvious how stunning this property is, the views right in front of me, were the numbers. I mean, this property was only released recently for June and July. It only started renting out then, and it's already made 8,000 plus USD in June and 10.5 USD in July. So investors, you want to see those real numbers? Contact me today. But what I love most about this is this huge garden space. I mean, not only do you have this gorgeous open plan living this way, but did someone say the perfect spot for a barbecue? Yeah, right here on the grass, facing those views with a pool view as well. What more can you ask for the quintessential Bali lifestyle? So let's check out the inside. It's pretty cool. And here we have open plan living. What I find really unique about this villa is it not only appeals to those looking for pure living homes, but also those looking for high ROI, which, as I mentioned earlier, the numbers are sick. We've got a 93% occupancy rate. I've seen them with my own eyes. I've witnessed it coming to view this home once upon a time with so many people, occupying both units next to each other. And unsurprisingly, I can see why. I mean, the furnishing for this villa is top-notch. You've got Italian appliances decking this entire kitchen, high-quality material, which, investors that I've brought over from Asia and from Europe both like. Usually it's a little bit of a niche that either side would prefer, but this one appeals to the masses, which I think is amazing. It's only been on the market for rent since 2 months ago, June and July of 2025, and the bill was finished, if I'm not mistaken, just a couple of months prior. So here you can host so many different people around this round table. I mean, we usually have high table stools around this, but we've taken that away for the purpose of shooting today. Unsurprisingly, one of the top reasons why this has a 93% occupancy rate is because of the way that it's been designed and furnished. You've got sturdy furniture, not the traditional kind that you see everywhere, which is the cemented built-in kind. All of this furniture was carefully thought about all the way down to the hidden vents that host our very chic air conditioning system. Most of the appliances here are also from the Italian brand Modena. You've got 2 ovens to, make a Sunday roast if you're from England, or even the outdoors that I just showed you to have your barbecue, your spit braai if you're from South Africa. Or if you're like me and you prefer a bit of a hygge vibe over the weekend, then just zen out with some low lamps, dim the lights, and hang out in your living room that's open plan as your family eats dinner over here. So it's the perfect spot to host. We usually have bar stools out as well. We've tucked it in for the purpose of this shooting today, but look at this furniture. Everything is kind of different from what you traditionally would see in most villas, and I think that's one of the reasons why we always have it booked out. You know, the last time I came here, there were a group of 12 podcasters decking up this whole place with their equipment, and they even brought a pool table to put outdoors, which actually would fit for the space that we have. So if you come on over with me, you will also see that we do have a sunken lounge, but it's not the typical built-in sunken lounge made of concrete where you would stub your toe. We've got a really cool, unique sofa made to look like a sunken lounge for that Bali touch, but perfectly safe for you and your family. And you know, toddlers, if you bring them along, we can easily fit at least, I don't know, maybe like 15 this way, 10 that way, and another 10 that way. So it's the perfect space to watch TV, giant massive flat screen over here, which comes with the place as well, and a fully managed property by a really good team that work really efficiently. They will come and clean this villa, manage your bookings, whatever you need, they've got your back. Next, we also have this outdoor area, fully al fresco vibes. Another addition to this kitchen space, which you already saw was huge. We also have this one in case you just prefer to dine outdoors. Looking at the Ricefield views from this area as well. I mean, it is tucked away by a roof, so you don't actually need to be in the sun or even in the rain. So cool. You've got these giant windows with the sun coming in. You've got all of this view. You know, it's double Ricefield, which is why I think it's such a unique place to live in, or even just, you know, rent out and call your friends over. What a perfect introduction to the Bali lifestyle. So more storage here, it's smart storage. You have an outdoor fridge as well to put your beers, your barbecue meat, whatever you need, and a fan above. Obviously this part of the house is not air conditioned, but we do have one indoors there, which I've tested out. It's pretty strong, pretty high powered. So yeah, I think, you know, the ground floor itself just speaks for itself. But upstairs in the bathroom, things were very carefully designed as well, and the bedrooms. So let's go upstairs and check that out. So in this area, this is the main reception area. I mean, put a huge runner rug here. I can recommend a really good carpet store, and you have your own perfect entrance to the villa. We also have a little storage room just behind me, but what's really good about this place is, unlike most villas, we have a huge parking space right outside. So yeah, now the door to the upstairs is this way. So we're gonna go up shortly for me to show you around. Alright, and now that we are upstairs, second floor, we have a terrace that lines up all the rooms on the second floor. But first, let's check out the master. This is the primary bedroom with that double Ricefield view. Huge king-size bed, walls that were finished immaculately, ceiling lights, and even pendant lamps if you want a bit more of a romantic dim light night in this villa. But as you can see, lots of natural light, which is rare. You know, I know we're in Bali, but as you know, Bali can be quite lush with the greenery, and it's always good to have the natural sunlight coming in. Otherwise, why else did you leave Europe to come to Asia, right? So here we have this massive terrace outside, where honestly you could host a group of 20 people for Pilates right out here on this terrace itself. And we're gonna just quickly show you what it looks like out here. So as you can see, all the way through to here, we have a terrace that lines the entire room with a full view, a little river down here as well. Not sure if you can see that. And the perfect place to do your yoga, your sunbathing, your Pilates. Now let's check out the bathroom as well. It's huge. So lots of smart storage. You have your vanity dresser over here where you can just sit and, I don't know, use it as a work study, a work desk, or for your vanity. Lots of storage in the cupboards. Oops. Again, it's been occupied. As you can see, I've just opened someone's personal stuff. But also, come and check out how cute this bathroom is. I mean, it is, first of all, very important, double sinks. If you don't want to split up with your partner, we need to have this double, sink place. And then you have the rainforest shower over here. Natural sunlight again, if you want to save on that electricity. I mean, who doesn't want to bathe under the moonlight? And then if you're sick of the rainforest shower, and if it's not hair wash day, you've got this one as well, which is always helpful. And my personal favorite, a bidet. So yeah, this is pretty much the bathroom that we have. All rooms are pretty similar to one another, but I'll show you anyway. So yeah, come with me. So from the moment that you walk up the staircase, there are 2 rooms that are indoors, while the other 2 rooms are outdoors. We'll go into this one next. So this would be the secondary bedroom. Also really cool views. You've got giant king-size bed. You've got really good feng shui, 2 desks beside either side of the bed. And then this one faces the front of the house where your parking is. So if you're precious about your Lambo or even your Scoopy, this is the bedroom you want to stay in. You have full view of, the front entrance of the house. I think these are for the dads, probably. And then again, plenty of smart storage and another humongous bathroom with double sinks, which we love. So now we're in the bathroom, and this one's slightly different. As you saw earlier, that first bathroom was just a straight line. This one's an L shape. So you've got a toilet bowl over here that's suspended. It's not the traditional kind, very modern, chic. And then you also have your double sinks, and here you have a wider bathroom than the first one that we saw earlier, with a bigger sky window than the one that we have earlier. So I think it's pretty cool. I mean, double rainforest showers as well. If your kids maybe want to have like a cousin shower together. Can I actually say that? I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever your mind can think of, please feel free to do so. I don't know, in Malaysia, we used to do that all the time. Shower with your cousins, have a really fun family day. Perfect bathroom for it. So I would say this is probably for the boys, this room. Now follow me outside. We've got 2 more bedrooms outdoors to look at, also on the 2nd floor. Oh, before that, there's another vanity desk there, or a study. So now we're going outdoors. And just check out this view, guys. First of all, when you open the doors to each bedroom, it makes you feel like you're kind of outside. You know, that feeling of indoor-outdoor. And this room again is huge. I would love to have a huge rug over here. And you have your study, your wardrobe, plenty of space to just chill, put out a yoga mat here if it's raining outside. Lots of closet space as well over here. And I would say the bathroom size-wise is pretty similar to the first room. It's a straight line. So once again, you've got double sinks, natural light, rainforest view, pretty similar to the one that we saw earlier. Now let's go to the final bedroom and try to have a look at the view as well. So you can see from this room, you can actually see the pool down here. So if you actually come out of your villa, maybe you want to put like a little chair over here to read your book. You don't really want to be downstairs with the rest of the family. If you're the rebel child, this maybe would be the room for you, because you can see them right down there, but also still have your privacy. So yeah, final room, let's go. So beautiful river, and we also have this final bedroom, which again, king-size bed, very similar in style and suite. You've got a desk here as well, and closet space, plenty of space here. If you want to have maybe like another huge dresser, which you can put all of your partner's clothes in, why not? Another way to save on space. And then you have another L-shaped bathroom here, identical to the last two that we saw. So yeah, that's basically it. This is the final bathroom. So investors, if you're interested in a highly profitable villa with 93% occupancy rate and living in a quiet area of Sese or Cemagi, contact us today. We would love to give you a private viewing. I don't think this listing is going to be on the market for much longer, if I'm being honest, because did you watch the video? So if you are interested in a private viewing or more details, contact Unicorn Property Bali today and myself or my colleagues will host you. Thank you.